For the past 3 years, Jim Silva has sponsored a community build that he calls Winter in the Wasteland. For this year, Jim selected the theme Tip of the Spear, which he describes as follows. You are part of a large group of survivors in the post-apocalyptic world, and unfortunately, there is another large group a reasonable distance away that keeps stealing food, fuel, water, and other valuable supplies needed for the survival of your group. The community has decided it's time to bring this to an end, and will attack and disable the other group during this harsh winter in the wasteland. Due to your prior experience, you have been chosen to build the lead vehicle. The vehicle that must break through the defenses and lead other attack vehicles into the fortress of the enemy. You are the tip of the spear. Given the gravity of the assignment, I figured it's best to go big or go home. I wanted to build something that would make the opposition think, if that's just the tip, what the hell does the rest of the spear look like? And I knew just what vehicle I needed to build it from. Back in July of 2024, I did a build for Phase 4 of Die-Cast Graveyard's super huge ginormous build-off. The theme for that build was TV or movie vehicles. I chose to build the Cyclops from the movie The Big Bus. I thought, what better vehicle to lead a primary assault than a nuclear-powered bus? With that decision made, the build was on. I began by 3D printing another set of parts to build Cyclops number 2. This second Cyclops would be built and finished in the Coyote Bus Lines livery just like the original before the conversion would begin. Rather than rehash all the steps I went through building the first Cyclops, I encourage you to go watch that video to see what was involved in its creation. As the second Cyclops was assembled, some modifications were made along the way to accommodate its conversion to primary assault vehicle. For starters, new wheels and rims were designed that would be better suited for travel over the deteriorated roads of the post-apocalypse, and the ride height was adjusted to give better ground clearance. To protect the tires, wheel guards were designed and 3D printed. The black windows of the first model would not be used on number 2 as they would be replaced with armor plate, some of which would be fashioned from sheet styrene, and some of which would be 3D printed. We need guns, lots of guns. 2 different sizes of Gatling guns were 3D printed, 6 large guns to face forward, while the rest would defend the sides of the vehicle. And turrets. We need some turrets on the roof. I 3D printed those as well. I'll bet some missiles might come in handy. Better design and print some of those too. Here's your typical Coyote Bus Lines nuclear-powered Cyclops from before the apocalypse. And here's my Hellhound primary assault vehicle, ready to perform its duties as the tip of the spear. Friends don't let friends lead assaults without missiles. Looks like this trip is going to be non-stop to hell. It doesn't look like there's much respect for the former United States in the post-apocalypse. Thanks for watching. I hope you like the build.